Okay, it's March 31st, a Wednesday morning. It's quite conventional. I'm going out on my first run of the week on a Wednesday, but it's probably the latest I've ever started a week of my training in the past like 12, 13 weeks. But it's my 13th week of running, so second to last. And I'm going out for a light recovery run today. It's already Wednesday, so I can only squeeze in 4 more runs this week. So the mileage is going to decrease a little bit, but I'm probably still going to hit the high teens, so 17, 18 miles of running roughly. But I still kept active the past 2 days. I went on 2 hikes and totaled out to be like 10-ish miles. So yeah, my legs are actually feeling pretty fresh, but they got a little bit of training over the past 2 weeks. I didn't just sit at home and do nothing. But my blisters still have traces, but it's not as bad anymore, so I'm trusting myself to run again. And yeah, I'm going out for probably 3 miles today and see how my training will pan out. Alright, I had a pretty good run. It's a little bit warm outside, probably wearing a long sleeve shirt doesn't help, but I ran a little over 3 miles at a 50 pace. It's a little bit slow, but I actually started out really relaxed. I think I ran the first 1.5 miles at like 9-minute pace, but yeah, I was just trying to enjoy my run and to start out slow to rebuild my strength and get used to running a little more. Plus, it's just a recovery run, so don't need to go very fast. But tomorrow I'll go for a speed run. It's called In Control, so it actually starts out fast, but then it's a tempo run that gradually gets slower. It's one of my favorite runs. I've done it a bunch in the past, so looking forward to that. And then Friday a 5K recovery run, and Sunday a 7-mile long run. So pretty ordinary week. I think all of this will carry out to 17, 18 miles ish. Yeah, well, I said before, so it should be a great week of running and to get my body a little bit more relaxed and recover for the big effort that's in 2 weeks now. So it's April 1st, and it is a Thursday afternoon. I don't usually do a run on Thursday afternoons, but I skipped out on a couple of runs earlier this week, so I have a speed run now. It's nothing special. It's really easy speed run actually. It's called In Control. It's a long tempo run, but you're actually decreasing pace, which is a really fun run actually. But it's getting quite warm out. It's already 85 degrees out here in California. It's really nice when I'm sitting in the shade, but once I go out into the sun, it gets a little bit gruesome. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll get used to it fast because it is gonna get really hot really soon. But yeah, it should be fun. Nothing too special. I finished running and I was definitely exhausting. I ran 2.7 miles at 8:14 pace, and the breakdown went like mile pace. I ran 9 something. 5K pace was 7:30ish, and then I might not remember correctly, but 10K pace was 8:10, and then like a recovery pace was actually faster than my 10K pace at like 8 minutes per mile, which is not great. The mile pace I can explain. I was trying to, there was a driver who was backing out of the driveway and didn't see me, so I had to kind of dodge her, and then so I slowed down. I had to re-accelerate, so that slowed me down a lot. But the other ones I was just not controlling my pace well, and yeah, I just didn't feel great today. Probably a combination of like the tiredness of the day. It's pretty late in the afternoon, the tiredness of the day from schoolwork and classes, and then the sun was pretty brutal. So yeah, I just wasn't feeling great, not very energized. So I just have a nice recovery run tomorrow. Hopefully I can come back from this and end the week on a high note for a long run on Saturday. So yeah. It's April 2nd, Friday afternoon, going out for a 5K run. It's yeah, I'm a little bit tired. School hasn't been easy lately, and it's hard to sit through class all day. So yeah, I'm just gonna go out, relax, and run a little bit, and hopefully I'll get a little more replenished after this. Yeah. And 3.5 miles at 8:30 pace. It's a little bit hot out, so I'm quite sweaty, but overall it's a pretty good run. It's just, go out and have fun, not have to worry about anything. So it's definitely a great experience, and I feel a lot better now. Earlier I was a little bit stressed, really tired from school, but now I feel quite refreshed. So even though running might seem I don't know, stressful to some people, but I don't know, it's just very relaxing and calming for me. So that's great. I have a long run tomorrow morning. It'll be a kind of like a dry run for the next half marathon in a week. So yeah, it's definitely coming down to the end, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's April 3rd, Saturday morning. We're gonna head out for a 7-mile long run. It's really nice today. It's overcast and cloudy and pretty cool, but not cold. So it's just a perfect weather for running. I'm gonna treat this like another dress rehearsal for the half marathon in exactly 1 week today. And yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I'm supposed to film on this run, how to record everything, and run relatively the same route, but just a little bit shorter. So should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna stretch first and then go on it. Okay, I'll have a short narration to go along with these time warps, so they're not too boring. But at the start, I was feeling a little cocky because I know it's only 7 miles, so I started a little too fast for my likings. Okay, first mile done, feeling really good. I started a little bit fast, so I'm gonna dial it back a little bit, but other than that, feeling really solid. Just noticing this as I'm rewatching, but count how many times I say I'm feeling really solid. But here I am running towards my old middle school again. It's always a good memory to run through these familiar parking lots and see the old school buildings. And mom, I use the sidewalk, the crosswalk, so I am not jaywalking. Okay, I'm on the sidewalk of a really big road, but 2 miles in, feeling solid, settling into a groove, so it's perfect. This next stretch, I ran into a really nice trail along some reservoirs. It's usually pretty empty, so I would feel a little bit unsafe in case of like stray dogs, but there are plenty of runners and walkers on the trail, so it was amazing. I'm just about 3 miles in, feeling really solid on this beautiful, beautiful trail. And yeah, heading into the middle of the run, and it's a turning back point soon, so excited. This next segment is usually my favorite because there is a really wide biker's route that I can run on, but recently there's a lot of construction going on, so the road surface isn't the best, and there are some construction trucks and like materials on the side, so hopefully they'll finish up before my half marathon. Feeling great, 4 miles in. So 3 more to go. I'm not exactly sure where my turning point is because I'm not doing it out and back, but I think I'm gonna just run a little more and turn back soon. Yeah, feels great. Nothing wrong. My blister is annoying me a little bit, but it's not a big deal at all, so let's keep going. Yeah, okay, at this point the pain's kicking in a little bit, but I'm at my halfway point, so I gotta run home somehow, right? Sorry for the little bit of a juke over here, but I decided to touch that blue box as my turning home point. But yeah, I'm just running home, cruising along, and kind of regretting not applying some more Vaseline on my foot at this point. Okay, 5 miles done. Feeling solid. Blister, yeah, it's getting a little bit raw, but that's okay. It's not gonna affect this run too much, but I think I'm gonna end up running a little more than 7 miles and probably end up closer to 8, but that's okay, a little biology never hurts. Yeah, see you guys at 6 miles done. Oops, I apologize for all the tree trimming noises, but here I'm again at the favorite part of my trail or my route. It's usually really nice with no cars parked along the side. So yeah. Okay, 6 miles to go. Only 1 more. Relax. Yeah, let's keep going. Whew, now we're at the last segment. This is usually really painful, but thankfully I had this pretty long light that saved me a little bit. But at the end of the run, it's always just your legs feel like lead, and it's really just not fun to move every inch forward. But I actually timed and distanced my run really well, and I'm ending here. Okay, so that was the end of my 7 miles of running. I have a little bit more to go to get myself home, but yeah, it feels great. Actually, the audio guide kind of required me, or asked me, encouraged me to pick up my pace a little bit at the end, and it felt really great doing so. I don't exactly know how fast I was going at the end, but it just feels great to be able to give a hard effort after 7 miles of running. But yeah, I'm gonna get home first, and then I'll talk a little bit more about my experiences. Okay, I'm back. I finished my last bit to get home, and I ran 7.5 miles at the end at 8:38 pace, which is about what I was shooting for. Just like a recovery type long run where I just go out, relax, and get some mileage in for the week. So yeah, it was great. And there was a little bit of speed play within the run, but I still ran more or less in negative splits, going down from 9 minutes per mile to like 7, 8, 10 per mile. Minute per, I don't know what I'm saying. 8, 10 minutes per mile, but yeah, it's about all I need for a long run. And I was honestly thinking I started off a little bit too fast at the beginning, so I had to calm myself down and go slow and then speed up again, which wasn't too fun, but I was able to retain most of my energy, even pick it up at the end a little bit to like 7:30 pace, which was great. And yeah, what else about this run? I filmed quite a lot with the GoPro, so I'll see how all the footage will pan out, and yeah, it should be exciting to try to edit all of them at the end. Let's look back on the week. I did 4 runs this week, not the most, only 16.8 miles I want to say, at 8:30ish pace. So yeah, it's just the last week before the half marathon, and taking it easy and priming my body for the big effort at the end. But to be honest, next week's running prospects is looking a little bit grim because my badminton season at school is starting up again, which I didn't know was going to happen, so I didn't plan it into the training plan. But I've practiced 5 days a week next week, and my half marathon is on a Saturday, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get in any running throughout the week. But I mean, at the very least, I'm still getting a lot of physical exercise. I'll try to not exert myself too much, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Might not have a video next week because I'll be doing very minimal running, but a half marathon is in exactly 1 week today, and yeah, can't believe I'm here already. And yeah, the thing that's probably shocking me the most is I'm able to go out on like a Saturday morning, just take a 7-mile run as a lazy weekend run. So that's amazing how far I've come, and I'm really happy with the progress. So yeah, I'll probably see you guys in a week with my half marathon.